Hey, I'm Jeremy with QA1. Today I'm going to walk you through how we inspect our rod ends. First we check our threads. We use go, no-go gauges. We check the bore. We check the ball width and the thread length with a digital caliper. The Rockwell hardness testing. Those are the tests we use to inspect our rod ends. The first test that we're going to do is I'm going to check the threads with the go and no-go gauges. It's as simple as taking the go gauge and making sure it threads on smoothly the entire length of the threads. These threads are fine, the go gauge passes. Now I'm going to unthread this all the way and try the no-go gauge. The no-go gauge should go on no more than 1.5 turns. And you can see here it stopped right at about 1 turn. So that lets us know that the threads are not undersized. Next I'm going to check the bore of the ball. What I use is I use gauge pins to make sure that the bore is neither too small nor too big. So it's as simple as taking the gauge pin, making sure it goes in the bore on all these parts. That pin checked out good. Now I'm going to use the no-go pin. This pin should not go into the bore on any of these parts. If it did, that would mean the bore was oversized. Next I'm going to make sure that the width of the ball is within spec. Basically, I just use a digital caliper to measure the width, just like this. Next, I'm going to check the thread length. This ensures that there's enough thread engagement for whatever assembly you're threading this into. I just use the depth rod on our digital caliper to ensure that the thread length is to the proper spec. Now I'm going to check the hardness of a rod end body. Basically, this ensures that the body was heat treated properly if it falls within our specified range. And this one checks out well within spec. Now I'm going to check the hardness of the ball. Just like the body, this has a specific range that the hardness has to be within. And this is well within spec as well. This is our tensile strength pull tester. We pull test rod ends to make sure that they meet our minimum catalog rating. Basically, we put the part in there and the machine actually pulls the rod end apart, and this is what they look like after they've gone through the pull test. After the machine breaks the rod end, the machine generates a graph that gives us the data that we need to ensure that it meets our minimum specs. Those are the tests we perform on a daily basis to ensure that you get the quality rod ends that you would expect from QA1. If you have any questions, give us a call or visit us on the website. Thanks.